Tonight, an ASU professor is behind bars, accused of shooting and killing his wife.
And Fox 10's Lauren Clark joining us live now in Scottsdale to share more about what we know about the victim. Lauren.
Ellen and Mark, police have not released the identity of David Shu's wife. However, I did speak to a next-door neighbor who always said that she was very sweet and kind and made a often lot appearance on their they had walks that the neighborhood would take every evening, and she would always make an appearance for them. Now her husband is facing a first-degree murder charge in her death. All of this started around Saturday when police received a 911 call. They say investigators heard that a 47-year-old man, later identified as David Shu, told dispatchers that he shot his wife. Investigators learned the couple's 19-year-old daughter and 14-year-old son were inside when it happened. Court paperwork says the son climbed over a brick wall to get help from neighbors. Officers arrived to broken glass, liquid on the floor, and a shotgun blast in the wall. They also found a woman lying on the floor with a gunshot wound to her back. Shu's wife later died at a hospital. And once in custody, police documents say Shu claimed he was trying to shoot the wall behind her. The same documents also describe what children told detectives, stating there was a history of domestic violence inside the home and that neither was surprised that this happened. His online bio says Shu works as a professor at ASU's W.P. Carey School of Business in the Department of Management and Entrepreneurship. And according to his resume, he's been at the university since 2009, teaching courses like risk management and financial innovations, while quoted in publications like the Wall Street Journal, BBC, and Forbes. ASU Business students can hardly believe the news today.
My jaw literally dropped.
That's shocking.
Literally never expected that. That's kind of scary.
And she was expected back in court on Friday. ASU spokesperson gave us a statement saying that there is sympathy for everyone involved in this tragedy. They also said that he is on administrative leave at this time and is barred from attending any ASU events. Reporting live here in Tempe, Lauren Clark, Fox 10 News.
Several firefighters were hurt during a house fire in Mesa when the roof collapsed with them inside.
It started as a barbecue fire on the patio, but it quickly spread. Fox 10's Lindsay Regis is on the scene in Mesa with what we know so far. Lindsay.
Mark and Ellen, 10 firefighters were inside when that roof collapsed. Now, they were able to make it out okay going through a window. They are expected to be okay. Take a look at this Sky Fox video. Just a lot of flames you see there. Crews were battling the fire using a ladder truck. There you see a chunk of the roof in the middle collapse. The Mesa Fire Department tells us when crews got there, they were able to put out the patio fire, but the flames spread to the house and in the attic. That's when more crews were called in to put out the fire. Nobody was hurt besides the firefighters who were briefly trapped inside. Now, they were all looked at in the rehab center where their vitals were taken. There were also fans with misters to keep them cool, as well as buckets of ice and water. Nobody had to be taken to the hospital.
So we did have all of our crews accounted for. There were a couple of crew members that had minor burns. We also had one with a back injury, all minor. No one at this point that I know of has been transported. Everybody is being evaluated and cared for on the scene.
We know the homeowner and her dog were able to make it out safely, and luckily the fire did not spread to other homes. Reporting live, Lindsay Regis, Fox 10 News.
Nearly 40 million members of Gen Z will be eligible to vote in November, and experts predict that the diverse and politically active generation will have a major impact on the election.
Fox 10's Ashley Rodriguez is live to break down the data. Ashley.
Yeah, baby boomers, Gen X, millennials, step aside. The kingmakers in this election are the 18 to 27-year-olds, the Gen Z generation. And unlike my generation, where MTV had to beg us to get out and vote, these kids are lining up to register to vote because they know as a voting bloc, they have the power to pick the next president.
Hello, are you registered to vote yet by any chance?
Are y'all registered to vote in Arizona?
Hello, are y'all registered to vote yet?
I am.
Is everyone else?
School starts on Thursday at Arizona State University. Between unpacking and picking classes, freshmen are setting their priorities for the semester. And apparently one of them is preparing to participate in the November election.
I think we realize that we are the future, and all the generations that are millennials, Gen X, boomers even, they're not going to be here forever.
Are you registered to vote in Arizona? Great.
Hello, are y'all registered to vote yet?
Have you been registered to vote by mail before?
And that's just what 18-year-olds Angelique Shepard and Jada Young did, who were just two of many who willingly stood in the heat Monday to register to vote at Arizona Students Association's booth.
We have a statewide goal to register 15,000 students.
Which sounds like a lot, but it's a drop in a very big bucket. According to the Center for Information and Research on Civic Learning and Engagement, in this upcoming presidential election, more than 40 million members of Gen Z will be eligible to vote. More than 8 million are new voters, ages 18 and 19. 45% of Gen Z voters are people of color, who make up a large share in key swing states, including Arizona.
So who are you going to vote for?
I'm voting for Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris as well.
I will be voting for Trump.
I don't know who I'm going to vote for right now. I got to do a little more research.
That's the hope of baby boomers and Gen X, who may be a bit nervous at the prospect of 8 million 18-year-olds casting a ballot.
I love them. Don't get me wrong. My grandma's a boomer, but they're old-fashioned. They're not used to the new ways.
But the students I spoke to say social media keeps them informed and has a lot to do with why they're so politically active. Not to mention, they're motivated by the issues they believe directly affect their futures.
Definitely student debt,
Taxes,
Abortion rights.
Homelessness is a really big issue.
We want to be able to own a house before we're 30 and just live happy, long lives.
A plethora of organizations, campaigns, and political parties are all vying for the 41 million votes of Gen Z. And while we want a country where the youth are civically minded, surveys show this new voting bloc is still struggling with the impacts of COVID, making them more pessimistic, less patriotic, and nearly impossible to pigeonhole.
a lot of them aren't very mature when it comes to decisions, so it's hard to tell what's going to.
In Arizona, 22% of residents are young adults. And remember, the 2020 election here in the state, it was determined by just 11,000 votes. So Gen Z could very well put the swing in our swing state. We'll send it back to you in the studio.